If you found my secret account, this message may be for you. Now, what I'm hearing is you are going to do something that nobody has ever seen before. All right, so feel free to take in a deep breath and connect with that inner source of yours to see what parts of this reading may be for you. It is for all zodiac signs today. If you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session, Akashic Records, or to join our Patreon, check out the box below. All right, so what do we have for the collective today on what they are about to do that nobody has ever seen? The world has never seen what you are about to do. All right, now what automatically comes through is like galactic. I'm seeing the Galactic Light Council. For some of you, you may be in communion with your Galactic Light Council. You may have a Galactic Oversoul. What do we have for the collective on they are about to do something that no one has ever done? And this is coming from your strength, okay? The heart and the strength of a lion is what I am hearing over here. We do a door to romance on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to grab a few more oracles. What do we have for the collective on they're about to do something that nobody has ever seen? Why do we have the World and Angel of Strength? Why do we have the World and Angel of Strength? Now it does say secret admirer, escaping, resistance, and then return over here. Let's get a few more cards. What do we have for the collective on they're about to do something the world that nobody has ever seen? Reverence, kindness, consideration, the High Lady or Lord of love and compassion. I'm going to grab one more card. And what do we have for the collective? They're about to do something that the world that nobody has ever seen. Why do we have the World and Angel of Strength? Celebration, full moon. Now today is a full moon, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. We have full moon temple, celebration, peak, and transcendent moment. Okay, now it does feel like some sort of resistance is being resolved over here. We'll come back to this. What do we have for the collective is about to do something that nobody has ever seen? Full moon. Okay, now this is definitely a full moon message as it is the full moon in Leo today. Confirmation of the lion over here, which Leo's ruled by the lion. What do we have for the collective is about to do something that nobody has ever seen? We do have words left unsaid. The Rose lineage. So the Rose lineage can resonate with you. Ascended masters like Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Aphrodite, Isis. We do have the wheel turns in your favor over here. All right. Now, what do we have for the collective on this full moon celebration? It seems the World card and the Angel of Strength. What is the collective going to do that the world has never seen? What is the collective going to do that nobody has ever seen? You are about to have, whoa, Tower card. You are about to have one of the biggest comebacks that the world has never seen, okay? That nobody perhaps around you has ever seen. What I'm hearing is your life is like a story. Your life is going to be a story for some of you. It's like a book. All right, for some of you, maybe you're writers, authors. For some of you, you're meant to write a book. There's something about your story that has, I'm hearing a generational key. Not even like just a key, a generational key. Something that can help generations, people moving forward. But it's like a generic key is what I'm, like a master key. Like a master key that opens all doors. That's what I'm seeing. Your life is like a master key. But there's something about like a comeback that you have here that I'm hearing like talk of the town. You have people talking about it, or they're going to be talking about it. What do we have for the collective is about to do something that no one has ever seen? Why do we have the World card and the Angel of Strength? Why the Five of Cups here? For the collective is about to do something that nobody has ever seen. Why the Nine of Pentacles? For the collective is about to do something that no one has ever seen. Why the King of Pentacles? For the collective is about to do something that no one has ever seen. High Priestess over here. Okay, so trust your intuition at this time. Confirmation, just of all the cards. You are about to have a comeback that no one has ever seen here. And this is a comeback. You go from the Five of Cups to Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands over here. There's people surrounding you. Again, I was hearing generational, like books. So for some of you, you're definitely an author, writer, or you're meant to write a book. Your life is like a story, you know, but storytelling in ancient times, those were activations, they were transmissions. Why do we have full moon celebration, the World card, Angel of Strength, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups? Why the Two of Cups? Why the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups here? Now you had to walk away from someone. What is this Two of Cups here? You had to walk away from someone that you were building with over here. And you had to, look at this, the Three of Swords, kind of pick up the pieces on your own. All right, so you had to start over fresh, start over new. Why do we have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups? And why the Seven of Swords here? Enemies disguised as friends, all right? There was cutting out of a lot of things, a lot of people over here. And as I say that, I'm hearing Job season. There was an era of this divine sword, cutting out things, cutting out people, cords, soul contracts that are karmic, that don't serve you. And I'm hearing Job season, where for some of you, this was like a Job season of loss, but to restore from a true foundation. This restoration is prophetic, is what I'm hearing. You could be seeing the numbers 777 or 111. We have Four of Pentacles over here. Now, why do we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles? Why do we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles? You are about to have one of the biggest comebacks. The people around you, that's your town. You have the World card with Strength. Now, for some of you, you will truly be known for your strength. All right. Now, it is the full moon in Leo, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. Where, like for some of you, it's going to be made into something. I'm seeing like production, writing. We do have the Hierophant, the Page of Wands over here. The Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. This is a come up over here. Hierophant, the Page of Wands. For some of you, I'm also hearing self-made, where I'm seeing a lot stripped from you. Self-made. And for some of you, I'm seeing you give the story to others, and it frees and liberates others. Now, why do we have the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles? You are going to be surrounded by people. Look at this, community, teamwork, friendship. You're going to be surrounded by people over here. All right, people are going to want to work with you. They're going to want to book with you. For some of you, you're going to, again, be a speaker, definitely with that Mercury. Like I'm getting, you know, Mercury, Hermes energy. There's something about the messenger, you know, whether that be through writing, through some other form of like visual. Because for some of you, I'm seeing like production. There's something here that it turns into teamwork. It turns into a whole lot of people, a whole empire, a whole foundation over here. And you really alchemize this through some sort of Job season that you had in your life over here. But you're going to be known for this come up by many people. All right, now what is the advice? Now, why do we have actually here escaping and resistance? Why do we have escaping and resistance? Truth. We do have the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Why do we have escaping and resistance over here? We have the Queen of Swords. It wanted to go in reverse. It's like sideways. We have the Page of Cups over here. It feels like there's something here about like someone pushing someone away. Why do we have Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and the Page of Cups over here? Trust everything. For some of you, you look at this. Oh, whoa, High Priestess. Trust everything. Trust what you don't see. Trust what's happening in the unseen. Trust your Job season. In the places, look, you can't make this up. Look at that 10 of Pentacles. In the places that you were denied, and I mean denied, you were mocked. 144, as I say that, you were mocked. You were criticized. You were avoided. You were blocked. You were pushed away. There was so much resistance, and it wasn't just one person in your life. This was a season, a Job season of so much resistance in your life, of so much of avoiding and pushing and blocking and being pushed around. And it made you a star. Okay, Queen of Wands with the Star card over here. All right, for some of you, truly, you will be known for this. Come up over here. This card says fame, goodwill, well-wisher. And look over here, reverence, kindness, consideration. Now, what I'm also seeing, like say soul contracts wise, or soul lessons. As soon as I say that, there's geese that are flying over me. So geese can resonate with you. It could also represent travel and expansion. It's your heart. This was a heart expansion here, this Job season. You let your heart break open. This is what alchemizes over here. All right, reverence, kindness, and consideration. Now, I'm going to grab some final cards over here. What are final cards of advice for the world and the angel of strength that they're going to be known? Someone's thinking of you, okay? It says missing you over here. Someone's thinking of you. Now, we do have this card over here, words left unsaid. So for some of you, maybe it could be people from the past. Now, what do we have for... What do we have for the collective? Now, I almost said Angel of Souls. Okay, I almost said Angel of Souls. We're going to see what card that is. Did not fall face up, but we do have time. Okay. Unexpected changes. Kind of like a Tower card energy. What do we have for the collective? Some advice for this reading on. They're going to be known for this. Look at this. We do have the lion over here, okay? It says pride. Why do we have the lion? And it is the full moon in Leo. Why do we have the lion over here? Solitary, okay? The heart and the strength of a lion, all right? For some of you, you've had to have this. Losing the ego, losing the pride. We do have solitary over here. All right, and I feel like that's also the path of the chosen one, right? Or the path of Job in that season of loss it is that Job had, yet everything was restored, doubled, tripled, and multiplied over here. All right, now for some of you, this Job season makes you a literal star. Okay, now for some of you, and you're all stars everywhere it is that you go, but for some of you, you will truly be well known for your story. Okay, now we do have distance. What do we have for, and there's a lot of themes of travel here, distance, or like closing out the distance. So for some of you, there could be some sort of travel, especially with this card over here. What do we have for advice, closing out this reading on? They will be well known for this. Your survival. You are, look at this, another lion. You are a warrior. But to the point where it's like the story must be written down, right? Beyond being written in the Akashic records, this story must be expressed. This story must be known. Because what I'm also hearing is your story is part of so many other stories. 444 as I say that. I'm now going to grab just a few more cards. What are just a few more cards for the collective here, closing out this reading? What is some advice to close out this reading. Your story, and look at you, for some of you, you had to do things alone. And what happens? You rely, right, on God. But there's something about that. You know, there's something about you having to do something absolutely alone and doing it that like makes you a legend. It makes you known in some way, shape, or form. But it's also like the master key for some of you, you have the world card, and it does not feel limiting or too small, or too large rather, to say for some of you, the world, all right? You have a master key to help just humanity, all right? There's something about your story that, again, I'm hearing like it's generic. It's a master key. Healing the earth, love, humility, and respect over here. I'm going to grab just a few final messages. What are a few final messages for the collective on this like almost heroic journey? You do have routines. Pay attention to your routines over here. A sudden shift. DNA over here, okay? DNA can resonate with you. It is in your DNA. What is the final message for the collective on they will be known for their story? Past life. Gula over here. And I do have a past life deck, so I'll grab a card for the past life deck over here. What do we have for past life on they will be known for their story? You may have a past life. Now, we did say galactic at the beginning of this reading, I believe. We have Greece, Rome. Okay, so you could have a past life in Greece or Rome. Also, maybe some sort of soul mastery in Greece or Rome that's from a past life. Kula, that's the ability to repel negativity while also attracting what it is that is soul aligned for you. Why do we have past life here? For the collective will be known for their story. Now, we do have orphan over here. Medicine man or woman. All right, now for some of you, you have some sort of story of hardship. It's like a fool's journey, you know, or I think of the books of the Bible, right? Just that heroic journey. That is everyone's journey, but that's also your journey. There's something here, and it's very prophetic. It's very destined for you that your story is meant to be known, and for some of you, truly by the world. You hold this master key over here, all right? And there's something about your journey of becoming that helps a lot of people that you've done in a past life as well. And this soul expertise, this mastery. I'm actually going to grab a few cards before I close this reading because I am feeling an intuitive message. Why do we have past life, medicine man or woman, orphan, and Greece, Rome? Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Seven of Swords. Why past life, medicine man or woman, orphan, and Greece or Rome here? In a past life, look at this. Six of Wands. So this confirms what was coming through intuitive. So I do also intuitively channel on top of the tarot of what's coming through from spirit. In a past life, you had to hide your gifts and you were not known for them. In this lifetime, you will be. Six of Wands, success and victory, which is what was in this reading over here. That's your come up. This is the full moon in Leo, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. Full moon in Leo, sister sign Aquarius, sacred service to the earth. Okay, I'm feeling Gaia at this point in the message. You are meant to be known by the world because in a past life, you had to hide your gifts, your power, your wisdom so much. And in certain times, it was for survival. Survival. In a past life, you had to hide your soul gifts, your soul mastery to survive. Because what I was feeling was almost like a persecution energy and, it felt like escaping like weapons from a past life. That was a survival tactic, was hiding your gifts. You don't have to anymore. And there's something about your story, about your soul gifts, about your soul mastery that will not be shrouded and hidden in this lifetime. It is going to be known because that is the karmic balance. All right, and that's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. It's for all signs today. If you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session, Akashic Records, or anything else, feel free to check out the website in the box below. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.